Should be back at work Monday, but I'm here for the get down. Salute to all those who send me condolences. I appreciate it. But I will do an in-depth video about him on Sunday, all being well. It's a sad story, it's a tragic story, but a story nonetheless. But today, do I have a story to tell you? I was on the internet and I came across this story. Very entertaining. You see, my audio is telling me one thing, but I hope I don't have to re-record. You see me? But listen to this story. It's an audio, and I hope you share your thoughts. Please.
Florida mom gang banged by daughter's friends, cops uncover details. A 40-year-old mother from Bradenton, Florida, was gang banged by 5 of her daughter's male friends from high school. The illicit encounter went down during a party at her home in Manatee County. When the cops showed up at the woman was drunk, and they soon learned the sick reason why it all went down. Jamie Ayer from Bradenton, Florida, has been arrested for having sex with 5 of her teenage daughter's male friends, according to the Manatee County Sheriff's Office.
In case you're not hearing it properly, it's 5. This woman slept with 5 of her daughter's friends, high school friends. It get better. Pay attention.
Say that Ayer's child hosted a party at her Florida home and invited students from 2 local high schools. According to the probable cause affidavit, Ayer arrived home the night of the party and began commingling with the students. She also gave alcohol to the teenagers. This started a series of events which spiraled out of control very quickly. After supplying the teens partying at her house with alcohol, Jamie Ayer told one of the male students that she needed help showering. The teen helped her shower, and she then had sex with a 16-year-old and 17-year-old at the party, according to the Bradenton Herald. Originally, authorities believed that these were Ayer's only victims, and she was charged with 3 counts of unlawful sexual activity. However, as time went on and the story behind the alcohol-fueled evening evolved, a total of 5 victims were identified. Ayer had sex with all of them, and 3 of them were only 16 years old. Ultimately, Ayer was charged with an additional 4 counts of unlawful sexual activity, bringing the grand total to 7 charges for the 40-year-old mother. Apparently, she had first had sex with a boy she convinced to help her in the shower, and as they had intercourse, 2 other male attendees at her daughter's party watched. Eventually, those boys had sex with her too. Before the party was over, a total of 5 underage boys had gang-banged Ayer, who appeared intoxicated when deputies arrived at her home to arrest her, according to the Miami Herald. Sadly, Ayer's daughter witnessed the illicit activity, according to the arrest affidavit. It seems that as time goes on,
her daughter witnessed the event. While she was there getting her
daughter's friends,
inside move,
details.
the daughter was there watching. Pay attention.
Was gang-banged by 5 of her daughter's male friends from high school. The illicit encounter went down during a party at her home in Manatee County. When the cops showed up when young girls are defiled by older men, outrage rightfully ensues. The woman was drunk, and they soon learned the sick reason why it all went down. Jamie Ayer from Bradenton, Florida, has been arrested for having sex with 5 of her teenage daughter's male friends, according to the Manatee County Sheriff's Office. This double standard isn't just wrong, it's harmful. Perhaps if we began to take this crime more seriously, it would not be such a widespread epidemic.
No. Now tell me. In case the audio was low, it's a 40-year-old woman, yeah, being gangbanged. And this is not, I didn't just make this story up. It happened in Florida. And as the report says, it's not only in Florida. It's a growing concern that older women like to get in bed with these younger boys. No, as a father, yeah, and this is where the double standards come in. Because a lot of the time, we pat the guy on the back. We will pat the son on the back and say, listen, it is what it is, yeah? But when it's a girl, it's a totally different kettle of fish. Why am I shouting? My audio is telling me, hey, something is wrong, but I go on nonetheless. If a gym teacher look at my daughter the wrong way and she complain to me, then there's a problem, Remember, just look at my daughter. It's a problem. As a 40-year-old man looking at a 16-year-old, that's some bullshit. But this 40-year-old woman can go and gangbang 5 guys, and she only get 3 months. What are your thoughts? Should the law change to protect boys from being with women? Now, if my son come home and tell me that, to be honest, don't want to be biased, but to be honest, I might approach the teacher. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. And I'm just being honest. I will not chase down the police. I will not call the police. No. And I'm just keeping it real. Because, yeah, you are 16. Would I be wrong? Yes. But 90% of the planet would agree with me. But if the daughter, that is where I cannot understand with this feminism thing now. Men are different than women. Boy, totally different than girls. Shit that you put up with your boy child, you will never put up with the girl child. Fathers tend to protect the daughters more than the son. That's just how it is. At 16, my son come and say, listen, I'm banging. I just bang that woman down the street. The woman could be 50. I don't care. Yeah? It is what it is. But just let a 40-year-old look at my 16-year-old. Shit going to happen. And we are just humans. We tend to secure, we tend to protect females more than the male. You don't agree? Listen to the news at all times. That guy down the road, that terrorists over there, they kill women and children. Women and children at all times. Get it? Yeah? Get the highlights. The hell is happening to this mic? Women and children always get the highlight. Nothing said about man. Always, oh, you kill women and children. What about man? Man life don't matter? Of course, men life matters. That's why, but we never hear about it. When it's time for war, send out the soldiers on the front. Guys, men. And we should. We should be the ones going out and fighting for our country. So yes, there's a big difference between man and woman. Not only physical, you understand, biological, everything. Just different. We are built to protect female. That is why shit like this can always happen, and it will continue. We don't care about that. A lot of us will high five the boy. Boom, boom, boom. You're 16 and you're knocking that down. That's wonderful. But it's a growing trend that females like to go after these young boys. I just felt that I had to share this story with you. Maybe your opinion might be different than mine. God, I think this audio giving me problems. Maybe I have to re-record it. I don't know. But if it's suitable for you, let me know. I just thought I would share the story with you. Coming from Florida. I'm not surprised. The only surprise is she banged 5 of them. 5 of them. And yes, she's a Caucasian woman. Just saying. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe. I hope to God you can hear the video. Till next time.